My name is Francesca Grace Mancini. I grew up in a small beach town in South Florida called Naples. For as long as I can remember, I was in front of a camera. I started competitively cheerleading when I was 4.
I remember when she started cheer. We walked into the gym at NCA. They handed me a piece of paper and I said, thinking to myself, okay, I'll give it to mom and dad, we'll see. And they called Frankie over, and all the next thing I know is I'm having a heart attack because they're throwing her up in the air. I mean, she's flying in the air. So that's what started it. And then after that, she really gravitated towards it and she really loved it. She did a lot of competitions. She took it very seriously, and I thought that was pretty cool.
From the get-go, I gravitated towards cheerleading because I got to be in front of an audience. Cheerleading only went through the school year, so my parents decided to put me in theater camp over the summer. This is where my love for performance was solidified. I played Dorothy in my first play at 6 years old, and I was hooked. Very quickly, theater and cheer became my life. Both cheer and theater taught me more than just how to perform. It taught me discipline and work ethic, both traits that I take with me through my professional life today. Throughout my childhood, I was the funny kid, always trying to make someone laugh. Through cheer, theater, and school, the note was always, she never fails to make me laugh, but she needs to apply herself more. I was never calm, cool, and collected like my father. I wasn't the genius like my brother, and I definitely wasn't the planner like my mom. I was the performer. By the age of 11, I knew all I wanted to do for the rest of my life was perform on a stage. The moment I made these feelings vocal, I was told to do what makes you happy, but what will make you successful. My family supported me, of course, but I always had the thought to play it safe, to make them proud. The one person I felt supported every endeavor I did without question was my Mima. Throughout high school, I was still the performer, always in front of an audience, always on a stage, always trying to be the class clown and the funny kid. When it was time for me to go to college, the thought of play it safe was at the forefront of my brain. So I decided to study neuroscience at Colorado State University. I stopped theater, I stopped cheer. I wasn't on a stage or in front of a camera, and my whole world came crumbling down. I fell into a deep depression. I started partying, trying to fill the void performance used to fill. I had no outlet, no creativity. I stopped being the funny kid. I ended up failing my first year of college, having to move home. I stayed in Naples for a year, working as a gymnastics coach at my home gym, planning my next escape. For that year, the thought of what will make you happy came back, and I knew the answer was I needed to perform. My opportunity to do so revealed itself a year after moving home, when I met with my friend Kristen, who started doing Full Sail online 4 months prior. 4 months after that, I started my journey at Full Sail University. Now over a year later, the empty void was filled. I can proudly say I'm a performer. Now I am in front and behind the camera. So my name is Francesca Grace Mancini. I'm a Full Sail University film student, and I am a creator.